when I first moved to California. I struggled for a long time. I was going to school for finance and did real estate finance for 9 years. I realized I wasn't passionate about the industry. I wanted to be self-sufficient. I wanted to start my own company, and I wanted to do something that I was passionate about. I was modeling in Miami about 1.5 years ago, and I was backstage during one of the shows, and one of the other models, I saw him putting these homemade insoles in his shoe, where he had a bunch of like heels cut off of insoles, kind of duct taped together, and I saw him putting them in his shoe, and I kind of called him out on him, like, "Hey, what is that? You know, what are you putting in your shoe there?" He was like, "Shh, you know, it makes me taller." That was kind of where I first came up with the idea, the concept, and it just stuck in my head, and I kept thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, and I thought it's a great idea. Why doesn't anyone make anything like that? It just led me to kind of create and come up with an insole that you could put in your shoe that would make you taller. That wasn't some homemade contraption duct taped together. It was a legitimate insole that worked and functioned and was comfortable, and you could slip in and out of your shoe. We got an opportunity to go to the Sundance Film Festival, to a gifting suite where there was going to be celebrities and so forth, and we were hoping to get one celebrity that we could get LiftKits in the hands of. Long story short, you know, when we went through the whole week there at Sundance, we wound up getting an overwhelming amount of response from different celebs. And I had tons of celebs coming up to me, actresses and models and agents and publicists and managers, and it was overwhelming. I mean, people were so excited about the concept. They were so excited that they could be a little bit taller, and nobody really knew about it. It led to us being invited to do a gifting suite at the Oscars. We went and we did the Oscar gift suite. We got a bunch more celebrities that we met. People were really excited about the product. It led to a little bit more media exposure for us. And it just seemed that every time we got in that environment where nobody had heard about the product yet or had seen the product yet, we continued to get the same response from everyone.
Yeah, well, when we went to the Oscars and Sundance, we got a tremendous amount of feedback from people, a lot of positive response to the product. But we also got a wealth of information about what people wanted that we didn't have. So when we got back to Venice Beach, we immediately said, "Hey, let's get out there and get some research." So we went out to the beach itself, and where there's tourists and a kind of a cross section of everybody, and got a lot of research done about maybe which products we should come up with next. What ended up happening is we introduced the women's line, LiftKits for Chicks, and an additional men's SKU as a result of all that research.
So once we realized that we were gaining traction and people were starting to gravitate towards our product, we need to be creative about our marketing efforts. We utilized websites like WordPress, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube for content distribution, and social news services to extend the shelf life of the press that we were getting.
As far as press and just kind of the whole snowball effect.
Okay, so you're not quite tall enough to join the Lakers, but you can still add a couple of easy inches to your height thanks to some Hollywood entrepreneurs.
Why not, Pat? You know, ladies, we have push-up bras and heels, so how about a little device to help enhance men and their height?
And now it is time to focus on the men. It is the Tyra Show Men's Edition. And then he said he's insecure about his height.
Right. Now, there haven't been many options for doing something about your height that aren't very noticeable, but we brought with us some LiftKits, and basically these are neoprene rubber soles. You can put them in any shoe, and they're going to give you an extra 1 to 2 inches of added height.
Wow.
They can offer you anywhere from 1 to 2 inches in height. LiftKits is a new product that will put a bounce in your step, literally.
They're totally comfortable.
LiftKits were designed by a group of young Hollywood guys who knew all too well what a few extra inches can do for a guy's confidence.
Whatever works for them, right?
Think about all the contraptions ladies have. Push-up bras, even derriere pads for an extra lift on the backside.
Make me look stronger, taller, bigger, you know what I mean?
Like if there was such a thing that could make you taller, would you wear it?
Yeah.
Spanx, platforms, makeup. When I come home, I always say I've evolved into a butterfly.
Yes.
This may be time for us to worry about the guys that we meet because some of the guys out there have some style secrets.
Okay.
Tom Cruise and some of the Entourage men are using LiftKits in their shoes.
Like heels.
And yes, it basically, you stick these into your shoe. There's 2 different levels, and they now started making them for us. LiftKits for chicks, I love. You can put them in flat boots.
Wow. Steve, you know how you're 5'4", with the Acro you're 5'8".
Yeah.
We have, Chip Taylor's coming up in a second, but look at these lifts. They're called LiftKits. And for guys that are getting married, let's say your wife-to-be is a little taller than you for photos, you put these in your shoe.
Bono shoe.
And yeah, Bono needs about 4 pairs of these. But yeah, you would be up to like 5'9" with these. And they wanted me to give these to you.
We originally thought we were going to be making one insole a guy could wear in his shoe to make him taller. And now we have both product lines. We have the male and the female product. We have lift kits for, for high tops. We have lift kits for low top shoes, for dress shoes. We have a universal lift kit that kind of can go in any type of shoe. There's really something there for everybody to give them a little bit of an edge.